all set.
Everyone else be ready, boys.
Stand by for a start. They're racing. And Wrinkley and Ms. Lecky the first to leave over Alpha Sky, bustled out by Carberry. Lord Help Me Run also jumped with those, but is in danger of being caught wide, so he's going to try and just snag and drop back. Regal Power next, Perfect Jewel. Samarsdat back, second from last, and the tail end of Prize Catch. But it's Wrinkley who leads them as they'd settle down through the first 400 in the Asian Bow. And Wrinkley set up a lead of a length, Alpha Sky. Ms. Lecky's on the fence, travelling third. Over on the outside of those then is Lord Help Me Run, stranded three deep. The Derby winner of last season, Regal Power, back in the middle at the 800. On the fence to Perfect Jewel, a length off those to Samarsdat, about 5 from the leader, and a length away last of all is Prize Catch. They'd near the 650 and Wrinkley led them. They come off the riverside. He snuck a length and a half clear of Alpha Sky. Ms. Lecky down on the insiders, followed Wrinkley's every move. Lord Help Me Run shaken up. Behind them came Regal Power, about to get off the heels of Alpha Sky. He's coming into calculations very quickly from Perfect Jewel. Samarsdat behind those. Lord Help Me Run dropping out. Prize Catch is last. Alpha Sky had reached the lead from Wrinkley at the 250. Here comes Regal Power and Samarsdat together. Regal Power, Samarsdat drawing on equal terms with 100 left to go. It's Samarsdat on the outside, grabbing the lead now from Regal Power, and Samarsdat races away to win the Asian Bow. Samarsdat first, Regal Power second, Perfect Jewel a better run for third from Alpha Sky, then Ms. Lecky. Prize Catch from last, then the tiring Wrinkley, and back last to greet the judge is Lord Help Me Run. Number 8 is the winner, Samarsdat. With the blinkers going on, he took it right up to the Derby winner of last season and sprinted straight over the top. Number 8, Samarsdat, former high-priced yearling here in WA by not a single doubt, wins his 5th race in 8 starts, trained by Chris Gangemi, and provides Chris with his first winner in the Asian Bow Stakes. Number 8 is first in the Amelia Park colours. It's been a testing fortnight with the loss of Lady Cosmology in particular, but Samarsdat flies the flag in the bottle green, red and white silks of Amelia Park with Michael and Johnny Gangemi, Bradley Thoroughbreds, F. Callahan, Dick Wade, Jay Gunning, C. Yeek. By not a single doubt from Sambar. Wins by a length and a half, drawing away 3/4 second and third. The time's 1:24.12 and the numbers are 8, 4, 3 and 6. Samarsdat first home in the Group 3 Asian Bow. Second, Regal Power, first up by Piero, trained by Grant and Alana Williams, ridden by William Pike. And Perfect Jewel was better today, second up, out of the northerly, by Redute's Choice from Star Encounter for Peters Investments, Chris Parnham and Adam Durant. So he sat off them, conceded a start, but he put them away. He really did explode with the blinkers going on. So tactically, it's been something that they've waited to do until the right moment. It comes in this Group 3 feature, and he certainly has relished them. He settled beautifully back off the pace, and he showed the great turn of acceleration that we all know that he's capable of delivering. The next event will be the Tab Touch Prince of Wales Stakes over the 1,000. Troy Turner rides number 7 in Misty Metal. Let's get down now to Scott Embry, though, joining Chris Gangemi. What a great moment it is. And those blinkers, well, not that they needed to switch him on. We know his talent, but they really did absolutely produce the best of Samarsdat this afternoon, Scotty.
Absolutely, Darren. The blinkers went on today, Chris, and you were saying off air he's back. It's probably a little bit harsh, and that maybe shows just how high of an opinion you have of him.
Yeah, he was obviously up in class first up and second up, but he was first up especially, he was pretty plain. So the opinion we've got of him, yeah, we thought he was good enough to match with them horses, and he showed today. Obviously, he had a little bit in his favour, but he's still done it pretty well. So he was only average first up, he was better second up, but today he's yeah, really back on track and ran through the line really strong. So I think he's looking for the mile on the railway now.
Certainly. Is that where we see him next?
Yeah, definitely. 3 weeks. We didn't want to have to back him up, so that was why the blinkers went on today. Like Michael was going to save him for the grand final, and I said to him today, Con, he's the grand final, mate, because if he doesn't win today, there is no grand final. So he's they've got on the right time, done the job. Brad rode him an absolute treat, and I'm tipping Jared will be starting to race for the railway now.
There's always a big day for grand finals. Today's especially one of them. Derby Day, Golden Eagle Day. Was there ever a temptation to head over there for that?
There was early on, but it's just a long way to go with this big, young, immature horse. Had we thought he'd probably cope with the trip and that, we probably thought he's good enough to be there if we thought he could deal with the trip and get there in great order. But probably just a bit too soon for him, but there's plenty of time to go for East down the track.
Could he even get a better horse next campaign?
Yeah, definitely. He's a big, immature horse, and I think this thing out of the track was almost just as important as the blinkers today, because he hasn't been loving the firm track, so I don't think we'll be lucky enough to get a soft track railway day, but at least he's in there now with a chance.
There is absolutely nothing better than hearing a Ganjimi horse hit the front. Well done, Chris.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Here's Michael Heaton with Brad Parnham.
Brad, you were fortunate enough to get the ride today after Jared Noski couldn't make the weight at 54 kilos. You were within striking distance at the turn, but what about that turn a foot late?
Yeah, it was pretty exceptional. I've only sort of had the chance to ride the horse in a couple of workouts, so I knew he was going well, but I didn't quite have that same feel of him as what he gave me race day today. But yeah, like in the race, I had a sweet run following Regal Power. He was the only one to beat, really, so I was pretty confident at probably about the 400. I was pretty confident that I had his measure, and the horse did a really good job.
He seemed to travel better in the run. Do you think the blinkers really helped that?
I think that, well, like I said, I hadn't ridden him in a race before, but he travelled quite kindly. He wasn't overdoing it, which was a bit of a concern coming into today. But I think the blinkers definitely helped with keeping his mind on the job, and he let down a lot stronger with him.
Does he feel like a horse that would eat up 1,600 metres of a railway stakes?
Yeah, well, there's no reason to think not. He hit the line pretty strong then. So I think he'll get the railway distance quite well. And yeah, it's just nice that he can be in the field, so they don't have to worry about running him again. They can give him a few weeks. And, you know, if he draws a good barrier in it, he'll be quite a good show.
And just before we let you go, it must be a special win for you as well. Almost had your jockey career cut short with that terrible fall a while ago, and now you're back here in super form riding a Group 3 winner.
Yeah, I sort of have to pinch myself sometimes. I've had a pretty good run since being back, but this is my first feature win since being back. So, you know, I owe a lot to the Ganjimi. So even when I was out with my injury, they always said there was a spot for me in the stable, and you know, it was unfortunate for Jared that it got too light a weight for him, but they showed a lot of faith in me to put me on today to get at the horse to get a run in the railway, and I'm just glad I could repay him.
Well, congratulations. You're a very popular man at the moment. There's not many sounds like the Ganjimi ownership roar. Well done.
Thank you.
Samizdat is into the railway. It's 8, 4, 3 and 6 after the Asian Bow Stakes, and he looks a live hope in that race with a turn of foot like that. Make sure that you join us again for the next of the features here. There's another Group 3 to come, but for now, our Sky Thoroughbred Central audience.